Saving for many autistic people and other people is hard because you can cut yourself, like a motor coordination problems, skin sensitivity. Some people are really sensitive to shaving cream, and that can be allergic reaction to sensory issues. The noise of the shaver, the vibrations are awful. Just also how long it takes and everything, and more. And I think I've come up with a possible way of radically redesigning shavers to work for this. And that is, well, first of all, we'll have this little device, which will just be a rolling wheel attached to a stick. And this stick can have a collection device for lots of little hair, which can be either suction, which will make noise, but you can reduce the noise a lot. After it cuts hair, you can have it use a static electricity to stick it and actually clean it that way, which will make no noise. But you have to design it a little more complicated, but it will have less moving parts than a suction thing and use less power. You can have it just a sticky thing, a variety of formats. But then you have this wheel that rolls. And on this wheel, which is not to scale, this tiny little bumps or indentation, which have a little mouth-like thing here. And in this little mouth, it closes and opens up and snaps it and kind of chews on the hair. And as it chews through the hair, it might not chew through the hair one round, but for many, many rounds, it would chew right through each little hair, and the hair would just fall off and get cut. And this is a lot more gentle than one big yank and cut, because you're just slightly chewing it, so you never feel the chewing through it. And by having an indentation, it doesn't touch the skin or chew through the skin. It doesn't need shaving cream because it can be a lot more gentle, but yet it can go through as hard hair. And for different hair styles or types or everything, you can change the rolls out to make it work out. Now this whole thing can vibrate to power this with very small vibrations that are only centered around these blades in the mouth, which can open and close. And those vibrations can be made by having a piezoelectric fiber and a little battery. Piezoelectric fibers already made, and piezoelectric devices already appear in all quartz watches and more, and they just vibrate a tiny bit, so small that you can't feel it. Usually, or you can make them orders of magnitude, but it'll be a lot less than having an electric motor, and you can have them vibrate in opposite ways. So some open up when others are closing to cancel out the overall vibrations. You can switch out different wheels for different effects of how fast you want it, or how small, or how fine, how thick your hair is, many, many things. Besides this, you probably won't need shaving cream because these can have bites that are stronger, getting rid of the shaving thing, and it has electricity, so you don't have to fully pull full. And the other devices with a suction or something gets rid of the hair, getting rid of the shaving cream problem. And shaving cream is also bad for the environment and uses up a lot of energy. So the whole thing will be better for the environment. It is a total redesign, so it would take a lot of figuring out, but I'm sure we can do it. And the nice thing is, again, this is something, because of the lack of electrical parts, stuff you could fully 3D print. And then you could even make it at home or have them sent to you. And it could last a lot longer also than traditional blades because they're taking little nippets out of each of the thing instead of razor blades, which hit something more full force, which means less wear and tear on each little nip. Now, yes, they take many more nips, but nips do not take as much force as one strike through, where it has to push against a lot of material and it's more uneven and likely lead to more wear and tear. So also, this whole thing will last longer. And not only can you change the teeth size and dimensions, you can change how much they vibrate in and out and choose different vibration patterns for more precise. You can change the wheel shape. I've already talked about that. But you can also change the wheel firmness and thickness to make it contour to different things better. And even have an inflatable wheel that you could put in air or less air to make it more or less squishy. Well, thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within a year, which is really hard. With your help, I think you can do it. Thank you very much again. Goodbye.